At a Senate Energy and Natural Resources Committee hearing on July 23rd, Congress convened to discuss ways to increase electricity demand to meet the coming AI boom. Invited to testify were experts in the field. Senator Wyden kicked off his line of questioning by arguing that Congress needed to resurrect a choice-based system that included renewables like wind and solar.
People tell me, you all are welcome to add this, fossil fuels cannot meet our demand today. If we're going to meet demand, we need solar and wind. We need these alternatives. We need a science-driven kind of approach. And when we talked to Joe Manchin about putting this together, which he backed, he said, we need more science. And we'll get that with the technology-driven kind of system. So tell us about what you'd be working on in terms of more choices for the days ahead.
Well, Senator Wyden, thank you for your leadership on the technology-neutral tax credit. I think that's a perfect example of something that provides the support to any and all technologies that meet the performance standards that Congress can set out. And so I thought that was a great idea. Glad to see it enacted. Sad to see the early phase out. I think at this point it's important for Treasury to implement at least what Congress passed.
Senator Cortez Masto asked Jeff Tents, Executive Vice President of Vantage Data Centers, if solar was a good solution to power AI.
Can you talk a little bit about why renewables are important, depending on the region where your data center is, and are you using a renewable source for this data center and the AI in Nevada?
Yes, we are, as you know, developing a substantial AI-focused campus in Trick, just outside of Reno. And the selection of that location was driven by a number of factors, including its proximity to the West Coast as an alternative to California, where things can get pretty expensive and pretty hard to do. At the same time, the mix of energy sources that were available to us through Nevada Power included, as you noted, their prior investments in solar in particular. And for Vantage, for our customers, again, we prefer to use grid and the combination of total cost of ownership, the ease of doing business in Nevada, and the physical location conspired to make it a great location for this deployment.
When it was Senator Rich's turn, he argued that nuclear is the future because it was a clean source of energy and could meet the AI demand.
We really think that we have the solution to all of this. I really think that nuclear is going to have to be and I agree that we want to be all of the above, but I think to deliver the load, I really think it's going to take nuclear to do that. And I'd like to get each of your thoughts on that.
We're fortunate to be operating data centers in places where part of the grid power we take down is nuclear. We are big proponents of further investment and acceleration of nuclear power, both as a complement to the entire grid, as well as some of the emerging technologies around SMR. I hope you're right about, in the next couple of years, us seeing the first commercially viable solution for that. But I think nuclear is absolutely a big part of the solution here.
Mr. Greenberg?
Yes, I've not seen a change in public perception about a technology ever as much as we have with nuclear, because so many people motivated by the climate crisis want clean power. And I think everybody who's looking at the grid also realizes we do need firm power. So that is a clean, firm source that could make a great contribution.
As the hearing concluded, senators on both sides of the aisle said that updating the electrical grid was crucial, and a mix of energy sources would be the best way to meet the energy demands of the future. For more Congress clips, stay right here, and thanks for watching.